Gosh, my stream is struggling. I don't have anything open on my computer, you guys, literally, other than OBS. I don't have Spotify open. I don't have Discord open. I don't have any extensions open. I don't have any browser open. And it is struggling. We back, yay. Thanks for being here, guys. It's rough out here, but we push through. It's rough, but we push through. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh, I don't want to get... Never stick your dick in. Wait, give up, Snow. Surrender. Korok hunting. You're a little over 300, Steph. That's so exciting. Let's go. Let's go, Steph. Let's go, Steph. Oh shit. Did I get electrocuted? Almost there, kind of. The Korok hunting is so tedious, and I try to tell myself. Each Korok now is one less Korok later. Poor Link. I wasn't even looking. Poor guy. I hope he's okay. And putting Link through it. Oh gosh! It's crazy up in here. This weather is wild. Okay, what was I doing? Yes, I was doing a quest. I obtained 3 pieces of the fierce deity armor. Huge. Misko's message in Cephala Lake Cave told you, don the form of the fierce deity and return to this place. Say no more. Say no more. Oh, also ads, I think, just ran. That does nothing. I said it so late, audibly. But if you were in ads right now, sorry. I did! I just got it. If a Canadian gets 100% Koroks, they get a tattoo for their trophy. Would that mean I would have to have 2? One for Breath of the Wild, one for Tears of the Kingdom? You're back, welcome back, Pa. Back, Pa. Doing a region per day? That's so impressive. Sometimes it's like that. I've had some really productive times off stream, or especially with Breath of the Wild, where I would... Like, you're really focused for a few hours, and you'd start in one part of the map, and you can get through, like, a couple hundred in a play session, if you're really focused. Okay, Uh-oh. I think stream is dying again. Kind of. Oh, man, I'm just like so delirious. I'm just... Ugh. It's back. I think it's just coming and going, like, constantly right now. It seems like short but frequent hiccups. There's literally nothing else I could do. I have nothing open on this PC. It's just OBS. Everything I'm doing, like my stream manager, I'm doing on my laptop. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. You're live, we see. You didn't notice anything? We definitely crashed. I think it says session 5 minutes on my end. Oop, I meant to go this way. To take a few minutes restarting your router modem. Yeah. I don't know. My aside from the connection issue we had overnight, my Wi-Fi has been like steady. Like I have you guys pulled up on my laptop and my spreadsheets and my interactive Zelda map, and nothing on my laptop has given out at any moment. I think it's full server issues or just my computer not maybe just struggling. You didn't notice frame drops? Yeah, I feel like I've seen that. Even I was watching some streams on my TV last night. I was watching Chris Melberger play Lethal Company with like Julia and Julian and Jason and some other streamers, and even big streamers like that with like superb setups. He was like really having like Twitch server issues. Just downloading mostly? I guess that's true. I guess it's hard to compare because my computer's doing a lot more right now than my laptop would be by running the stream. First, thank you. Why, you have no voice right now? Were you streaming this recently, puppy? Were you yelling? Were chaotic times happening? Being boozled. Oh shit. Okay, I guess it's been a while. Oh god, I'm scared. Bean boozled. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna grab the first one. Oh no, I don't like this color. Oh god. Oh god. I think this is booger. Doesn't really... It kind of just tastes like a jelly bean. Do it. Oh 07 bean. That kind of just tastes like a classic jelly bean. It's like the Bean Boozled company was like, we just give up on this one. It's like, let's just make a normal jelly bean and just slap a name on it. It just kind of tastes like a jelly bean. I was expecting that to be like really foul. I'm scared for vomit. I really don't want vomit. I don't want to get that one. We mitting. Oh yeah, I was trying to show you guys things there again. Because this is my first stream where I moved my webcam to an angled view. So I keep showing things by holding them up here. Oh, you were streaming Lethal Company with a friend. Lethal Company is so funny. I've been watching so many funny streams of it. All good, Gingy. Have a nice day. That is the question, Pa. That is the question. We will never truly know. Like all month? I think it's one of those games where I couldn't see myself wanting to play it, but I enjoy watching streams of it. I think it crosses too which is gonna sound silly because it doesn't even look that scary. But I think it crosses too much into kind of like horror territory for my liking. And the arachnophobia would be rough. Anytime I see the spiders pop up in people's Lethal Company streams, I look away. I know English. Oh my gosh, you're totally good, Snow. It's early. You're like, it's midday for me. Spelling is hard. I always like goof up my words. Even if you know the correct grammatical way, sometimes your brain just doesn't cooperate. Yeah. And it's fun to watch it happen to streamers, but I feel like it's very different when you're playing it yourself. I feel like that Lethal Company is kind of jump scary. Like navigating in the dark and stuff. And you're wishing them to fare well. Oh, wait, I'm not... Okay, let me get that for my armor. I need that flower. But I'm definitely running in the wrong direction. I'm just getting to the point in stream where I'm like having a hard time focusing on gameplay, so it's gonna be very scuffed. Just like the stream quality. That's okay, we pushed through. We're down to the 5.5 hour mark. Thank you for the follow, thank you. Yeah. I struggle with spiders in games. It's like the level of realism for me in games scare me. Like, I can watch Minecraft spiders and I'm not phased, you know? But yeah, Lethal Company ones are kind of icky. I could see that. I could see that. And I heard that it was just like a young indie guy, like a guy who developed it as a young, you know, indie developer. So good for him. It seems like that's how it goes for a lot of those games. They get lucky and they kind of pop off and they really pick up traction, like in the streaming space. Wasn't Phasmo like that? It started off as like a really small indie project. Sounds good, Randy. With like 2 helpers? Wow. That's awesome. I'm really struggling to like find something that my map is showing me where it is. I'm having a hard time focusing on the most mundane stuff right now. Among Us, that's another one that blew up. Among Us is kind of in a league of its own in that sense. Like, you had the biggest streamers playing that game, even to this day. Indie games are pog. Should be a cave entrance somewhere. I'm struggling to find it. Amogus. Yeah, that's true. That one wasn't a new release, right? It just picked up because like I don't know. Certain streamers like really got the traction going, like Valkyrie. And there was another, the guy with the deep voice, I'm forgetting his name, but that also like made those streamers blow up. Before it hit? Wow. Oh, and then they probably just ended up focusing on the first one at that point, right? You know what? Okay, I understand. I'm looking at the map marker on the surface level, and I'm supposed to actually enter the cave. And I think that's showing me where I go in the cave. I understand. My brain right now. Corpse, yeah. I haven't really heard much of him lately, but I feel like he blew up because of Among Us. Yeah, Ludwig, Toes, Sky Kuno, yeah. That's true. Yeah, a lot of those streamers blew up by playing those games. Oh, it's on the other side. Wow, it's crazy to think about how much the streaming space has like evolved just in the past few years. Hit in Brazil. Ludwig really brought it to the English world. That's interesting. I somewhat follow Ludwig. Like I'm very familiar with him and kind of that circle of streamers. I'm not like an active watcher, but I am very familiar with him. And I never really knew that he was kind of affiliated with Among Us. I didn't know that was something he played in his early days. It makes sense though, actually. Yeah, I feel like Ludwig kind of blew up out of the blue, so that would make sense. But, oh, really? Did he kind of bring the watermelon game over too? I feel like Ludwig is pretty good with that. He like starts a lot of things that really pop off. A lot of Ludwig this summer. I do like Ludwig. I watched more so Cutie Cinderella than Lud himself. I think the reason I figured out about Ludwig though was through watching Point Crow streams, because they're kind of like linked by association. Like they're kind of in the same circle of streamers somewhat. But But yeah, I do like Lud. I think he's very like creative and innovative. And when he did his like massive subathon, I think like so many other people, it kind of drew the it made me more aware of like his streams. A Cutie fan? I love Cutie. Yeah, at first I feel like she's hard to read. The first few times I saw Cutie, I was like, I don't really know how I feel about this streamer. And then the more you watch her and you start to really like her, I really like her humor, and she just keeps it real. And I don't know. I know her and Lud have some like, don't have like the most ideal like upbringings. Like they both experience some like loss and shitty things. I just think they're really nice, genuine people, you know? I really respect Cutie because I know she like used to hustle before she popped off on Twitch. I know she... Oh, I think stream's dying. I think stream was dying for a moment. I know Cutie like worked a lot of jobs and hustled, and I don't know. I feel like you can see a difference from streamers who kind of just like found success like relatively easily than streamers who like, you know, had to like work a lot of jobs and stuff. Him and Moist Critical, yeah, it's like everyone just kind of knows them. I walked by Ludwig at TwitchCon. I have a picture of him like in the distance. It wasn't even in a formal meet and greet setting. It was just out in the open, and he had like a lineup out in the open of people to stop him and take photos of him. Literally, people were lining up in like a general area. We walked by multiple times, and it was like for over an hour. Oh my god, no, puppy, don't apologize. I appreciate you like contributing and chatting. Oh wait, what does that say? Done well to solve my riddles. You've earned it. I want a side game of the Great Banded Misko. I'm like, where's this guy's origin story? Where's this guy's lore? The man who isn't even on Twitch. I love that. She seems kind of pissy. It's just her voice and, yeah, inflection. Yeah, that's like me. I think that's why I had a hard time getting a read on Cutie Cinderella. Let me check this off my spreadsheet. The fierce deity. The way her demeanor is, I could see like Cutie Cinderella. She kind of comes off like you don't want to be on her bad side. Like she kind of has that kind of tone. But then you realize she just kind of has like a dry humor, and she actually seems really nice and genuine the more you watch her. I respect her. Yeah, I do too. I think she just like keeps it real. Like she doesn't try to be like overly nice and like say things to please people. And she just speaks her truth, and she's like very authentically herself. Yeah, I respect her a lot as a streamer. And after the Atrioc, you guys know that whole debacle? That whole like Atrioc deep fake thing that was going on Twitch. I really feel for her. I really feel for her. That was rough, yeah. And I think it was awful that a lot of the internet was like hating on her. I have a lot of respect for her. And like what she tries to do. And how she like advocates for women in the streaming space. So disgusting. Yeah, that situation was like awful all around. It was really just not a good situation. And you need to listen to it? Yeah, I'd like to listen to her podcast. And I've been tuning into more of her streams lately. She's like a chill background streamer to have on. Yeah, I think Ludwig handled that perfectly. I think his response to the situation was the best one I saw. His take was the best. He was like, I'm not gonna chime in because it's not my place. And he said, I didn't try to address this urgently because I'm trying to be a boyfriend before a content creator. And basically he said, I'm not gonna speak on it because all you guys have heard is like the man's perspective, and I'm just gonna highlight the woman's voices who are affected. Because that was the biggest thing with it. You saw everyone kind of talking about like their perspective and not the actual victims of it, you know? Like the woman who kind of got thrown into it who didn't ask to be. And Lud basically just like highlighted their voices, which I thought was the best. It was the best way to go about it, I think. The Fierce Deity. Misko's Treasure. The Fierce Deity. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's 9:53. It's kind of getting to that point where, you know what? It's getting to that point where I wanted to take a stream break, but I feel like I caught a bit of a second wind. I'm having a hard time figuring out if I want to full send it for the next 5 hours. Or if I want to maybe just postpone my break for another couple of hours. I have a scheduled break. I was gonna step away for 45 minutes, but I feel like I don't know. I think I kind of want to just keep streaming. That's how I'm feeling. You're like, take a shower, you stink, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I know you mean well, like freshen up and it'll make it kind of wakes you up. But yeah, a lot of streamers I watch, they'll do that. They'll take a break close to the end and freshen up and stuff. Yeah, I think unless I feel like I'm in need for a big break, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, I could get up. I don't think I'm gonna take my 45-minute break. Not now, anyway, like planned. But I might step away and stretch for like 5 to 10 minutes. You fucking stink. You're like, I can just see through the screen. You're radiating stinky energy. Live for 24 hours in the chair. You're like, you need to get up and shower. Just to prevent a headache. Ooh, one thing she's a witch. I do have my blue light glasses here. Cause I feel like okay in terms of tired levels, but I'm getting a lot of eye strain just from staring at like lights and 3 monitors. I look like Harry Potter. God damn. I'm staring at 3 monitors. I'm gonna keep the blue light glasses on for a bit. I think I'm okay. I'm not gonna go take a break right now. But maybe soon I'll get up and have a little stretch break. I find they actually do make a difference. If you look at a lot of screens, you do feel the eye strain over time, and I do think blue light glasses help. I need to wear them more. I'm not good at wearing them all the time. 90% of your headaches went away? Wow. I believe it. I need to be more on top of wearing mine. You're gonna go to bed. It sounds good, Ada. You're like, I'm gonna go to bed so long ago. Taking a shower during 24 hour is the best. I've heard that too. Well, my second longest stream before this stream was Tears of the Kingdom release day, May 12th. I streamed for like 14 hours. And I want to say for 10 hours of that, I was in Zelda cosplay. And between like all the accessories and stuff, I felt just icky by the end of it. And then I took a big break and I streamed, and that made me feel 100% better. I felt so refreshed for the last bit of that stream, and I felt like I could go for so much longer just from taking a shower. Giant team, and a great team in a lot of ways. Yeah, and that's the thing. They're all, they're all friends and they all kind of stream together. Yeah. 12-hour for Ash. That was a bitch to edit. I know, mine, yeah, I broke it up into like 2 streams and it was a pain. Gosh, you killed it though. All of her Tears of the Kingdom videos perform so well. You're so good at like edits, damn. The good old days. I can't believe May was half a year ago. I really have a hard time wrapping my head around that. Side quests. Village attacked by pirates. Am I looking at this in the wrong order that I was before? Okay. You guys, in my almost 300-hour playthrough, I think it's time we see what's going on in Lurelin for the first time. I have avoided Lurelin my entire playthrough. So here's the thing. So I was gonna take my 45-minute break around now until about like 10:45 or so. And then I was gonna switch to armor grinding for 4 hours. And that would basically take us more or less to the end of stream. But since I'm not doing the break right now, I think I'm just gonna keep grinding some side quests. I've gotten the shrine, and I've gotten the dagger dragon tier, and that was the closest I've been to Lurelin Village. I have not stepped foot in Lurelin. I mean, I've been close enough that it looks like I have the location, but I have not interacted with a single soul. Sister, you're cleaning, you're good. I don't know, because Lurelin I think was one of my favorite places in Breath of the Wild. And I just didn't want to get here unless I was doing it on stream, and somehow like my whole playthrough has gone by and I still haven't been here. Yeah, I literally have not stepped foot in Lurelin. There's probably a few side quests here I could pick up. And that is a whole ass pirate ship. Yeah, I have not done any of this. There are bocos. The huts are destroyed. Everything is destroyed. I have not been down here. I have not been down here. Whoa, it is fully taken over. Oh, Ada, thank you. Shit, I don't know why it stopped playing and you used your bits. God, my streams are being so annoying today. Let me fix this. Minor blips happening. Major blip. Oh no. Oh, my alarm's going off.
Hello, darkness.
There it is.
I've come to talk with you again.
Thank you so much, Ada, for the bits. Yeah, we're unstable. Really? I haven't done this yet, Mila. Oh, I'm excited. I guess I'm gonna fight some pirates. I could do that. We'll see. That might be in my best interest. I don't know if that would make a difference, though. I really think it's Twitch server stuff. I don't think my internet has really changed much. Delayed by like 15 seconds. Oh god. This is so sad. Monster forces! Oh, so I'm just fighting all of them. Oh! I didn't even notice! Oh shit! I've been so distracted and just tired. I got the Fierce Deity sword for having the Fierce Deity armor. Wait, that makes sense. Oh, look! Oh, Majora's Mask. Oh, how cool. If a bokoblin grabs this, I'm gonna be pissed. And sing it instead. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Wow, I don't want to use this. That's a special weapon. I'm pretty sure I have a special bow. Dusk bow. Yeah, I don't want to use this one either. Maybe one day if I get around to buying a house in this game, I'll hang it up on my wall. This is fun! Wait, so I have to fight Lurelin Village on my own. All the other Monster Forces quest thingies I've done in the game have been with Hylians. This is like a one-man show. Look at it! It's so pretty. Oh, the armor is so cool in this game. Oh, it's awesome. So cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys, when stream is so crappy. I appreciate it. Oh, this is fun. So I just have to get rid of all the baddies. Restore Lurelin to its former glory. Let's just run around and fight everyone, I suppose. You're seeing way later. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I seem to be quite delayed. Down to 6 seconds? Oh, is it syncing up on its own? That's good. It seems to have been doing that consistently. It could be like minutes delayed, and then as things start to get a bit better, it will catch up. You jinxed it in a good way, yay! It sucks. I wish there was more I could do, but like, I don't know. I don't think resetting my modem would do anything. I really feel like it's OBS and Twitch server issues for the most part. Oop, ads are about to start. Ads are about to start. People are gonna get ads, but I'm just whacking some bocos. You're not missing much. Refresh, pause, then play. I appreciate that so much, puppy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it sucks. This stream was... Silver Lizalfo's tail! Oh, huge. Let's go. Any Lizalfo's tail is good. I didn't mean to activate Reju, but are there any baddies around? Suck it. Yeah. With how iffy my streams have been recently for stream quality. I'm like, yeah, I should have expected it today. The quality has not been good this stream. We're pushing through though. Using the internet, this much internet in short amount of time can sometimes bog down routers. You think so? Okay, maybe I'll try that. That is true. Like, my computer is absolutely chugging right now in a very short amount of time. Let's see the avatar game again. We need to see her again. Well, Ada, I mean, resetting a router is easy. It's just like the click of a button, basically. Like, I think I would for sure come back, but I don't know. With how much we've already been crashing, I'm like, I want to try to avoid like manually restarting a stream if I can avoid it, you know? Whew. Oh, I'm supposed to be fighting and I'm looting. All the arrows. We never see her again. Oh. I'm not that bad at tech stuff. Okay. I'm looting every... Okay, where are the baddies? Where have all the baddies gone? I probably have to go on the ship, I'm thinking. Oh, there's a baddie. Or maybe the pirate ship is like a separate thing. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I think I found all the baddies. Oh god, this spot is traumatizing. This is one of the most annoying Koroks in Breath of the Wild. I think this Korok took me hours. If you guys know, you know. Crashing during shorter streams too. I usually don't restart my router. No. Yeah, it's like all of my streams recently have been suffering. And then I switched to Streamlabs. Sorry, I switched from Streamlabs to OBS, which seems to maybe have helped a bit, but it hasn't really eliminated the issues, unfortunately. You did that Korok in a few tries? I've heard some people found ways to cheese it pretty well, but I really struggled with that Korok. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I need to make meals. I have no meals. I have one heart and a dream. As annoying as that transition was. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to get used to it, and it's been... There have been little things that are weird to adapt to, but for the most part, it hasn't been too bad of a change, which is good. But yeah, just tedious. Like, you have to take a day and kind of do everything. But yeah, I think it's in my best interest. Everyone says CPU wise, OBS is the much better choice, so it was long overdue. Yeah, I'm glad you switched over to and you're enjoying it. How does that make sense? I don't have 4 Sage's Will, but I've completed the sky? Oh no. Is my cross-referencing wrong? I don't have 4 Sage's Will, but I have 100%ed the sky. There's one Sage I haven't fully upgraded. Oh no. My cross-referencing, guys. There might be a random Sage's Will I'm missing. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. And I won't know because I have them all checked off on my interactive map. So it would be a matter of me going to every single chest one by one. Oh no. They can't be anywhere but the sky. I don't think so. Oh no. That's a future problem, or an off-stream problem. Internet is being a bitch. Oh, squirrel, hi. Yes, what Puppy said. Stream is crapping out, but stream's going okay. All things considered. Oh. You stasis and hit it from a nearby hill? That's nice. I think so. That was a thing. I'm like, I feel like a lot of streamers, most streamers I'd argue, start off with Streamlabs because it's very streamer friendly. It's very beginner friendly. But then you hear all the bigger pro streamers make the switch to OBS. So I'm like, it's gotta be for something, you know? And everyone says they always have a better time with it. I'm trying to see if I can find like a cooking pot and make some meals on the fly. God, Lurelin is so pretty. Dig it, internet. I hope you're having a good morning, squirrel. I mean, I don't necessarily have to cook. I do have a lot of, like, apples and stuff. Sean, hello, good morning. Yeah, I want to find a cooking pot. You know what? Shit, I have Zonai cooking pots. I have no meals really after this stream. I need to just cook. You literally just woke up. Nothing special. Nice. I'm excited to sleep. I'm gonna sleep so good after stream. Let me make 5 meals. Okay. Just need some variety. Some meat. A mushroom. Some fruits. Oh. Are the naps working? So I haven't... Here's the thing with that. So my first break that I took, I forget when it was. It was early-ish in the stream. It was maybe like a third through the stream. I didn't end up sleeping. I think I was just too wired up and break went so quickly. And then before I even got to my second break, this was at the 1 a.m. mark. My connection died and literally wouldn't come back. I was trying to troubleshoot with my router for like 45 minutes and nothing would connect. And then I looked into it. Turns out that my my internet provider had a scheduled maintenance for today, 1 to 6 a.m. overnight. And everyone's internet was going to be out. And I had no idea. So I couldn't do anything. So I just made an announcement and I said I'll be back at 6 a.m. So I basically just like laid down for a couple hours. So I guess that was my nap. I think I slept for about 2 to 3 hours while my internet was down for maintenance. And then we basically just picked up the stream at 6 a.m. from where it left off. Oh my gosh, no, you're good. It's gonna be funny looking back on it. Like, out of all weekends I could have done my stream, I did one when there was internet maintenance. I had no idea. It's kind of funny. The timing is kind of impeccable. Awful timing, yeah, it's so funny. I don't know if it would have been like announced a long time ago, but like I don't keep up with my internet provider, you know? Like I didn't we were kind of coming to conclusions in chat and we were like it's weird. I've reset it and nothing's changing and it seemed external. And I looked to see if there were any outages in my area or anything like that, and then it turns out it was like my internet provider was doing some kind of modem reset thing overnight. Throw a mushroom in there. Yeah, just basic meals, basic meals. I could actually eat that right now. Ooh, I'm feeling it though. I'm tired. Which sucks though. Before stream died, because I had so much like adrenaline and I was kind of in the midst of it, I felt good to keep going, I think. I don't know if I would have felt like that at the end. But I was feeling pretty good around the 15-hour mark when it crashed, and then because I had that 4-hour gap and I took off my makeup and I changed in pajamas and I laid down for bed, it just made me more tired. Because mentally I felt like I was kind of done. So coming back at 6 in the morning was the hard part, actually. But yeah, I feel bad though because I felt like if the stream didn't die, I could have kept going and stayed awake for most of the 24 hours. But now it was kind of broken up and I did sleep in between. It was probably needed though. Like any sleep is probably better than no sleep. I'm definitely tired though. In the last 5 hours, guys. I've heard that from 24 hours streams I've seen, this is when a lot of people hit like a big wall. Like 17 to 19 hours. But I think it's so impressive that some of the streamers I watch stay up the whole 24 hours. I feel like I can't even complain because I did nap for like 2 to 3 hours. Around the halfway mark. Yeah, that's the thing. Like falling asleep was nice, but I feel like 2 to 3 hours is just enough sleep where you start to get in a deep sleep and it's really hard on your body to get up from that. Yeah, it was like a little power nap. I know, waking up my body was not happy. I'm gonna sleep so good after stream though. I'm excited. I'm not doing horrible right now though. Like I'm very tired, don't get me wrong. You guys can probably I look disheveled. Well, I don't even know what my hair is doing. What is my hair doing? But it's clear I'm tired, but it's manageable. Like I don't feel like I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. I just feel like I want to lay down. But I also survive if I have to stay up. Oh, I'm definitely feeling it though. Let's see. One with an attack buff. You slept through your alarm. It's like that sometimes. Like sometimes your body is literally so exhausted that it will just stay asleep. I've had that where I'm so overtired and I sleep through my alarm. You guys, I'm a paranoid alarm setter. I'm that kind of annoying person who has alarms, like 10 alarms in 5-minute increments. I'm so sorry. I feel bad for my boyfriend. Because when I'm trying to wake up somewhere for work or something in the morning and I get so paranoid I'm gonna sleep through my alarm. I literally have alarms for like every 5, 10, 15 minutes and then I'll snooze all of them. But it like slowly starts waking me up with each one. Sleep through them, yeah! It's so funny. I feel like it's always one partner who's like that and the other partner who it just drives up the wall. It's always like that. Like Brandon is so good. He'll set one alarm and he'll just get out of bed no problem. And I need to really like hear like 5 or 6 alarms that go off every like 10, 15 minutes to like to actually build my like, you know, build up the energy to get out of bed. That's so funny. It's like two types of people. You just wake up, you have nothing to add here. Oh, like you just naturally wake up when you need to. Gosh, that's happened to me very rarely in my life because I feel like very rarely have I had a consistent routine. Like, as far as employment goes, I've always done rotating shift work. But I do remember being back in high school when you're waking up for like the 8:30 a.m. classes every day, and I did have like an internal alarm clock. I feel like if you have a routine going, your body's pretty good at like waking you up at the same time every day. I had a point where I was in high school where down to the minute I would wake up and I would look at my clock and it was like, let's say like 7:33 in the morning. And down to the minute, it was every day. It was like, I feel like once you have an internal alarm clock going, it's usually pretty consistent unless your routine changes. I'm a weird fucking morning person. I love it though. I envy that. I aspire to be that. I find like the psychology behind sorry guys, I'm doing that thing in stream. I'm just so tired. I've been live for so long. There's not gonna be much productive gameplay for the next 5 hours. I'm just like switching through my menu. I'm like just keeping like my brain alert right now. What was I gonna say? I find the psychology behind being like a morning or night person very interesting. Because I feel like society very much favors being a morning person. And I've tried really hard for like my entire life to wake up early, and I always really struggle with it, and I'd beat myself up about like not being able to go to bed, even though I know I need to be up early. And then I don't know, I feel like a lot of psychology backs up that some people are just naturally, you know, better at being up in the morning, and some people are just naturally more wired at night. I'm sure you can change it to some extent, but like I feel like any time in my life I've tried to be a morning person, even when I consistently have to be up early, it just never works. Like I always end up being a night person. Tangent for us. At 6, no problem. Would go to the gym, damn. Then the panini happened. You can't get back. Yeah. It's hard once you fall off a bit, or once your routine gets shaken up. Oh, that's good for you for even just trying though. That's all you can do sometimes. That effort is like everything, really. You have ADHD. Without 5 hours of sleep, you get physically ill, actually can't literally properly function. No driving, trouble walking. Oh, so you have to prioritize sleep. Always put so much value in sleeping and have always made it a priority. That's incredible. I'm trying to get more intentional with that as I get older. My family is opposite. I feel like my mom, my sister, and I can, all three of us can relate that we can get by on the bare minimum of sleep. All three of us are night owls and struggle to go to bed early, and we'll like sometimes like go to work with like an hour or two of sleep. Like I feel like that's something like my mom, my sister, and I have always been, we've just always been like that and always struggle with it. It's not healthy by any means, but I more often than not get by on like much less sleep than the average person should have. But it's crazy though, because when you are well rested, it makes a world of a difference. You feel like a completely different person. I think that's one of the worst feelings, hands down. That's one of the worst feelings you can go through, being so tired, but you have to be awake and you feel like you can't function properly or you can't focus on even like the most simple tasks. And being overly tired is one of the worst feelings. It's so uncomfortable and awful. Night owl gang. Like sometimes when I know I have to be up early and that I'm gonna hate myself in the morning, I really struggle to fall asleep early. Oh, I should probably eat my meals. I'm really like having a hard time focusing on the game right now. Oh. Thank you, Riju. I look so tired. My eyes are definitely look like they're droopy. I'm definitely hitting a wall a bit. But under 5 hours, guys, that's so doable. That's so doable. That's like a short stream for me. You dig it? 3 overnighters my entire life. Wow. See, I work many overnight shifts, so I've gotten used to it for work. But even just casually, there have definitely been times where I'm off and I just pull an all-nighter at home just because I don't realize where the time has gone. I love that though, puppy. Like, that's kind of the dream. I wish I was a productive morning person. I think times where I have had a good routine and I go to bed early and wake up early, you feel really on top of your shit, I think. Only lay on the floor being past 2 a.m., really? See, I feel like I'm that type of person, but I feel like I can't control it. Like, I really struggle to fall asleep. It's like sometimes your brain won't shut off at night, I think. For me anyway, it's like I can't shut my brain off at night even though I know I need to sleep. And it's like I've heard that this is there's gotta be some kind of psychology behind this. I think there's an actual term for it. But there are times where I'm tired and I feel like my mind, even though I know I need to sleep, my mind has a hard time allowing me to fall asleep. It's like subconsciously I feel like I need to give myself permission. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm trying to like make up for like lost time almost. It's like if you're giving a lot of time to work and you feel like you're kind of if there's ever a time in your life where you feel kind of suffocated and you're like, oh my god, I really wish I had more days off. I find myself like even though I'm tired, trying to force myself to stay up. So I'm like, I need as much of my own free time. I need to claim it back. And that often ends up being late at night, and it just ends up being like the worst idea. But I feel like it's something in my mind that I just can't control. I don't know. Did you sleep? I slept for like 3 hours. It wasn't by choice though. I had about a 4.5 hour stream gap because my internet provider was doing overnight maintenance and my stream fully died. It was my Wi-Fi was completely out from 1 to 6 in the morning. I felt pretty good though. My plan was to like keep streaming. But then yeah, at the 15-hour mark, my stream was out for I think like 5-ish hours. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Polly. Mental and physical. You can't sleep. They need to both be in the same lower range. Ah, that's so interesting. Trixie, hi. Yeah, it's crazy. Like during the daytime, morning, I have no mental alertness usually. And nighttime, it's like my mind is racing and I'm like overthinking and like I want to be so productive and I want to do everything. It's like my brain is so wired at night. Now is the time to, yeah, think about complexities and society and the universe. Yeah. And like I want to plan out my whole life sometimes at 3 in the morning. I'm like, no, I need to sleep. I have to do something, airport, office. You can get up early. Oh, yeah. Does not let you wake up early. Yeah, I get that. Finally shower time, you'll wake up. Now you got this. Thanks, spectacular. Oh, you're the only one in your family like that? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Pa. You're doing Matt? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Where are the rest? I'm gonna assume they're... Yeah, okay, I have to fight them on the ship. That's cool. I think I've gotten all of them on the surface, or on the land. Okay, let's try to use some fun recall here. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm just feeling kind of crazy. Like, they're not even gonna see me coming, you guys. Recall is goated. I'm gonna ruin their whole day. Kinda sick gamer strats. Now, why am I not getting a crit?